Hey everyone, it's me Alex, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use your iPad as a monitor for your MacBook. So you could be working in another spot at school, at work, or just want to work somewhere else where you don't have a monitor. So you can use this as a second screen. Or you might not even have a monitor at home, and your iPad can work as a monitor for your MacBook. But before we get started, hi to anyone new here, my name is Alex Torres. I do helpful technology videos. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. Let's get started with the video. So here's everything you're going to need. So this is a MacBook Pro 2020 M1 version and an iPad Air 4th generation. So they are both right now updated to the latest version of iPadOS and macOS, but this used to work with the older version. So for MacBook was Sequoia and iPadOS 18, and it worked perfectly fine. The only thing you want to make sure is that they are both linked to the same Apple account. So right now my iPad and my MacBook are connected to the same Apple account, so that's why this works. If it does not show up for you, make sure you're using the same iCloud information or Apple account to make sure it loads up for you. So the first thing you're going to do is go here on your MacBook, and we're going to go for Control Center right here, and then we're going to look for screen mirroring, which is this button right here. And then you're going to see your iPad show up. So if it works with an iPad Air, it also should work with an iPad Pro. So I'm going to go ahead and click my iPad right here. So it's going to be the name of your iPad. So Alex's iPad Air. All you're going to do is click on it, and it'll automatically, there we go, link to your iPad. And then you're going to see the icon up here that says screen mirroring. So there are options here. If this option does not work for you, like for example, if you do not see the screen mirroring option here on your control center, go to System Settings. We're going to go down to Displays. And then we're going to look for this plus icon down here. And we're going to look for your iPad. So for example, let me go ahead and disconnect just to show you that this is an other way. So we're going to click on plus, and there is my iPad. Click on that, and it'll automatically reconnect to my iPad. There we go. And the good part about this is that this is a wireless connection. There is no USB-C cable here on my iPad or Mac. That's just all wireless. So I'm going to go ahead and quit System Settings. So I'm going to go ahead and, so by default right now, your iPad is going to be extending. So as you can see, I have something right here on my main screen, and there's nothing here. So let's say, for example, if I was over here working on an assignment or something, and this is a Google, the instructions or something, all you need to do is grab the tab. This will also work with Safari and any other app. So we're going to go ahead and grab it and just move it over to your iPad. So for example, there it is. Now there is our tab on our iPad while I could be doing some watching videos or stuff like that here on my main screen. And I have over here my website on my iPad. So as you can see, it is working really fast. I have not seen any issues. I always use this every time when I'm doing homework for school and stuff like that, and it has never lagged on me. It is very fast, and the quality is also really good. This is an iPad Air, so if you have an iPad Pro with the ProMotion display, you will be able to see how clear that is as well. And yeah, like I said, this has never lagged on me. It is very fast and smooth. And then you could, for example, if you want to keep something here on your main Mac, you can go ahead and, if you want to keep something here on your main Mac, you could also have something here on your iPad as a second tab. So there are other options. So for example, we can screen mirror. I'm going to go ahead and close this tab. If you want to show the same screen here on your Mac to your iPad, so now it's showing the same screen. Anything you do on here, for example, open my website, anything you do here on my Mac, you're going to see it on my iPad. You can see right now that it did cut off here the edges on my MacBook because it's optimizing for the iPad. You can still optimize for the Mac. So for example, you want to have the better quality on your Mac, you're going to see borders on your iPad. So all you do is go to System Set or Display Settings, and then we're going to click on, it's going to be selected on your iPad. All you do is click on your MacBook right here and put Optimize for Alex's MacBook Pro or your MacBook Pro. And then as you can see now, it's the good quality on your Mac again, but you're going to see black borders on your iPad. So that's another way. This is to screen mirror exactly the same stuff from your Mac to your iPad. And there are other options here as well. You can show the sidebar, which shows you like keyboard shortcuts and stuff like that. You can show the touch bar. So for example, my Mac has a touch bar right here. You're going to see the touch bar show up at the bottom. So if I was to be on a Google Doc or typing something, you're going to be able to see the touch bar right here where you can use your Apple Pencil and stuff to control it. Or if you want a full screen like what I had right now, if you don't want to show like any of these options and just want to have a full screen image, you just turn these off. And then you get that full picture again on your iPad here. So you can see it's mirroring, or you could have, of course, like the default extended display and just drag over your tab like that. So it's really easy. Anytime you just want to reconnect, you just go here to screen mirroring, and then as you can see, you disconnect, and your iPad will automatically turn off If you want to reconnect, and then it'll automatically turn back on to screen mirror. And then just to show you, I'm going to go ahead. You can still use your iPad while it's connected to your MacBook. So I'm going to go ahead and swipe up. So you can see I'm going to go ahead and swipe up, and I can use my iPad like I would. Here is my iPad, and then you're going to see this button down here, which is the Sidecar. So I'm going to click on that, and it'll automatically open up my screen on my MacBook here. But in order for that icon to show up, you still need to be connected to it on your Mac. So as you can see, it says Alex's iPad Air. That's why this icon shows up. If I was to disconnect, the icon is gone now. And then I would have to manually go up here again and reconnect to the iPad to have my second monitor. So this feature is really cool. Again, like I said, you can use this anywhere you like. So that's pretty much it. That's how to use your iPad as a second monitor using Sidecar on your MacBook and iPad. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Bye.